Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm happy to have you here, and if you are returning, welcome back. My name is Jody. I am an intuitive mentor and channel, which means it's my job to listen to spirit and to provide the messages that are coming through for you. You can find out all about me and my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. So today we are choosing All About You for February 2022. Now, as you can see, I have already intended and pulled three different cards from the Priestess of the Light deck, and I am going to be putting some charm love on those in just a minute to help you decide which pile and which card is calling to you. Also, quick reminder before we get into your reading that this is a general reading. It is not an individual reading, so please take from it the nuggets that are calling to you and resonating with you and leave the rest. All right, let's get into your All About You February 2022 reading. Okay, let's pull some charms to see which pile is calling to you for this February 2022 All About You reading. Card number 1. Oh, there we go. They say keep shaking and then I stop. We've got the angel wings, they said, first and foremost. Pile 1, starting off with the angel wings. The pinky promise sometimes indicates a secret. We shall see. Both the roller skate, thank you, and the cowboy boot for you, pile 1. And last but not least, you've got the frog charm. Okay, there are your charms, pile 1. Let's see what's coming up for pile number 2. Okay. We've got the cheerleader charm. Here? Yes, okay. Cheerleader charm. The hourglass. Want that in the middle, they said. Okay. And the heart hand, which I always relate to empathy, which they want up there in that corner. The wishbone. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. The wishbone charm. Yes, the scales. Judgment scales. Very interesting pile too. And the snail to close it out. The snail charm for card number 2. All right, and let's pull the final card. Shake, that's it. Okay, woo. We've got the telephone. That was just about to fall out. Right in the middle, they said, please. The telephone charm. You've got the feather here. Yes, okay. Pile 3, the magic wand. All right. Yes, okay. Up in the left-hand corner. I want the plane next, the airplane. Oh, they want me to do it like this. Okay, thank you. And, oh, they want the glasses first. So you can see your last 2 charms, pile 3, the glasses, charm, and the lock. Okay, so those are the charms for these 3 cards. Just take a moment and take a look, see which card pile is vibing with you. It's all about you for February, so that's what you're going with. And once you make your selection, you can head down to the description and click on the timestamps to head right to your reading. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your February 2022 All About You reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the first pile all the way to the left with the angel wings, the pinky promise charm, the roller skate, and the cowboy boot, as well as the hopping forward kind of frog charm. Let's see what we've got under your theme energy from the Priestess of the Light deck. Guide. The illuminated path. Right away here. That's why they wanted that one first, I think. They kept saying, put it first, Jody, put it first, right? When we pulled them, and this is why here. Let's look at this wolf energy. It's going to be very important for you to be super in touch with your intuition. Lots of forward movement energy already. I'm really interested to see about this charm. But the roller skate and the frog are both forward moving charms, and it looks like your path is going to be illuminated. That's really your theme for the month, group number 1, and you have help and support in doing that. It really looks like she's channeling here, the path forward. She's taking from the earth as well and being guided by her intuition. Lots of times wolves have to do with our intuition and the moonlight and secrets. Thank you. Sometimes that pinky promise can mean secrets or secrets that you're keeping or that you felt you've had to keep. We'll see. First, I'm going to take a look with the wisdom of the oracle. Thank you. From the past, I'm just going to read these upright. Okay, so it looks like you've been growing something. The regeneration card there for you, group number 1. So you may have been starting from scratch in January and you've been working on growing something new. Regeneration is about, yes, it's like from the ashes you rise. It's clean slate. So you're, kind of burning everything to the ground in order to grow something brand new. Okay. I'm just asking if there's anything else on here. I believe they're asking me to pull again, so I'm not moving to the future position yet. They want another card here, so we're just going to listen to Spirit. Okay. Hopefully you've been being flexible and giving yourself and others flexibility. The process, they said. Being flexible with the process of regeneration in the past. These both add up to 1. Thank you, Spirit. So 4 and a 6 is a 10, which is a 1. 9 and a 1 is a 10, which is a 1. So new energy in your past. Let's see where you're headed now. They just said, group 1, that you've been guided all along the way. So this may not be anything new to you. Maybe you're really stepping into being guided, chatting with your spirit team more often, trusting your intuition more often and your nudges. And that's what's helping you move forward. Clearly, like I said, forward movement. The cowboy boot often means having a little bit of fun. And so hopefully you're adding that in as well, not so serious, because it's like flexibility, having some fun as well, hopefully. Let's see what the future card is. Community energy. They're asking me to go again. I guess this is 2 cards for you in both positions here. We shall see if that's what all of the spreads are looking like. But for you, group 1, the tribe card is about, thank you, the people around you. Growing a community, feeling involved again, or like people get you is what they just said. You're gonna feel like people get you. So maybe you've been starting to trust your intuition and growing something new and really engaging in a new realm of humans. So people, you're connecting with new people. It's going to be important for you to stay present in the future. So throughout the month of February, just keep your eyes and ears peeled for where you're being guided to welcome people into your tribe, or thank you. What they're saying is make sure that you're aware of who you're allowing in your tribe and who you're attracting so that you can choose wisely. That's why you've got this thank you here and now card, which is a presence card. They don't want you in the future. They don't want you worrying too much about the future, too much about the past. They want you to understand you're past this. Things are starting to grow and you are being guided for sure in February toward a new community or a new way of, thank you. Who you're sharing with, who you're sharing your secrets with, or who you're kind of telling those deep parts of yourself to, or yeah, it's sharing your experience. So you may have entered into or attracting new people as a result of this new change or new growth that you've experienced. It's really important, group one, to allow yourself to be guided through the process. It is your theme for the month, excuse me. And the path ahead of you will be illuminated, no doubt. They need you present in every moment so that you're hopping to the right thing, hopping ahead with the right people. Thank you. Yes, thank you. They're talking about the roller skate allowing you to move around obstacles if needed on your path, that you're going to be shown which way to go. So this is a release energy for you if you've been carrying or holding too tightly in your mind, has specific like ideas about what it's going to be in the future. For the month of February, they're telling you right here that you're going to feel more connected to people in a different way. Perhaps you may be welcoming a new tribe in. You may be talking to new people. You may be talking to your team more, where you're making your spirit team a big part of your daily tribe. And it's going to be very important for you to stay in the now and to be very present. So start a presence practice if you need to this month, or at least just be consciously aware as you are moving forward. Let's take a look at what might be blocking, well, thank you, blocking your illumination, or in this case, blocking your path forward. Do you want all of these? Yes, they're saying yes, they want all of these. Wow, okay, let's see. Pull them as they go. All right, we're pulling them as they, I guess I don't need to keep shuffling. So the blocking energy, I will read reversed if it comes, and it does here for you, group one. The Seven of Wands, it's like if you feel sometimes that you're not inspired, they just said again, have fun with this card. So it's gonna be important for you to kick up your heels a little bit in February. If you have not been doing that already, group one, it's gonna be important for you to do that, because this kind of card is gonna move to fast motion if you allow it. But right now it's almost like you're feeling a bit blocked, perhaps. They're asking me to go again here. Jeez. Oh yeah, see, your manifestation may feel blocked. The Magician is about thinking that you can do something and being able to actually bring that into physical form and fruition. It's about knowing what you're capable of here on the physical plane and attuning with it. So you've got this new growth going on. Allow yourself to be connected. It's really about being guided for you. So not much time in the mind. And if you are spending time in your mind, it needs to be positive and affirmative statements that help you express your passion. So you don't want to be saying bad things to yourself about anything creative, anything spiritual that you're doing. Like, for instance, thank you. They're giving me a for instance. For instance, I don't know how to meditate right? Instead of getting and hopping on that kind of a narrative, they want you to go like, maybe this just isn't the right meditation for me. Let me try another one tomorrow. So you're not allowing yourself to be stopped by anything that feels like it's disconnected from you or stopping your movement forward, especially as it's connected to spirituality, passion, any kind of illumination, your divine team and your divine self. Moving forward in general, continuing to grow. You really have got to be careful what you're saying in your mind, or you're gonna feel this block. The Seven of Wands upright, really, they're talking about the nature of the card upright. See how she looks so peaceful and connected, and she's in the zone, basically? That's the divine zone. So if you've been kind of feeling like, what do I do now? I'm not really sure if this is working, or if this is for me, or if these new ideas are going to sprout into anything, or, if you've been on that kind of track where you feel like your inspiration is getting a tag or your fire is kind of being dulled, just look to your mind and what you're saying to yourself, because you can manifest anything you want. In fact, you've already begun to do that, group number one. And you, as well as your spirit team, is going to be guiding you all along the way. I want to look at opportunity. I'm asking them. I've got 5 cards left. I only really need 4. Yes, so these top 2 are for this opportunity position. I will only read them upright. Let's see what you've got coming in. The Ten of Swords, so an ending is going to happen now. Oh my gosh, that's right. Beautiful. So see how she's, look at this. It's a bunch of crows guiding her here to walk away from whatever she needs to walk away from. So if you've been carrying things, it's time to walk away from them. Sometimes this card feels really heavy and harsh. Thank you. Harsh. I'm not picking that up for you. It's like you're going to just walk right ahead into a new tribe, into presence. You're going to be guided right ahead. And so if there is something that you need to leave behind, although it may have caused you pain or caused you to completely start from scratch, that's okay. It's safe to do that now. You're going to have the opportunity to do that in spades, they just said. Opportunity to do that in spades. And I mean, we can't really... I love that they're showing you, again, you're going to be guided. It's like follow, the crows are wisdom. They're beautiful guides. Follow and look for them, they just said. So if you start seeing crows, just know it's safe for you to close out what you're feeling you need to close out. Even if it feels painful, you can walk away from it. It may just be a small thing. It may be something that you're saying in your mind to yourself and you're like, I just am having such a hard time shifting this negative thought. It's safe for you to put whatever practice into place you need to start shifting that now and walking away from that kind of vibe, because you can manifest anything. Even though it might feel like it's hard for you, they're saying it's fine to walk away from that now. Allow yourself to be guided. And look at that. Just another nod to the growth energy, the growing. The Empress is the mother, right? Mother Nature, the fertile mother. If you're looking to have a child, you may have the opportunity to do that. But basically, whatever you've started here, started to grow, it's going to continue to do that. You will have the opportunity to continue to grow it to fruition eventually in the future. But you've got to be able to stay present, right, in the growing and allow yourself to be led out of whatever might be stopping you. Or for you, group one, it just feels like, it feels very mental to me. Like you have to be very aware of what you're saying in your mind. And this may be why you have the Magician showing up, because, you know, what you think about, you're going to attract into your life. And so walk away or think away, thank you, Spirit, from those kind of thoughts, because they're not serving you at all, especially as it concerns the growth. You don't want to hold on to something, even if it's painful, if it's blocking your growth energy. So you started here and you just continue with this Empress mother energy to nurture and grow in a very heart-centered, divinely centered, purposeful, loving way. You are growing something beautiful and you're guided in doing that. Let's see where you are. Yes, see. Okay, so you're in a choice, you're in a choice energy. The Seven of Pentacles, as you can see, they said no. They just said no to me. Oh, thank you. I'm thinking of the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, this is the growth. It's like you're waiting for something to grow. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. I said just knock. Oh, that's great. Gotta love Spirit. Knock if you heard us. Yes, I heard you. So whatever it is you've been manifesting, right now you're kind of looking at it and going, are you going to grow? Are you going to grow? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. They're showing you the similarities in this card. So take a look at this gentleman and what he's doing to grow things on the physical plane from the roots, right? Pentacles are grounding energy. Look what the Magician is also doing, right? To grow things here and manifest them on the physical plane. And of course, theme card, look at what she is doing. So you have the power, group number one. You have the power to manifest whatever it is you want. Right now you might be waiting and in waiting energy, but they just said, he looks calm, doesn't he? And so what they're asking of you right now, and hopefully you are in this energy, is to stay calm and stay in the knowing so that you don't get out too far into the future, right? and you're allowing yourself to be guided around obstacles, specifically hopping forward where you need to, right? Or for instance, if you need to have a little bit of fun, you're allowing yourself to do that. Just want to make sure you can see all of these cards. You're allowing yourself to have a bit of fun if you need to, and then you hop forward when you need to, but you're not sitting there going, you're not thinking, you're not digging up these roots to see if they've embedded themselves and are being nurtured. You're trusting that things are growing and staying connected to the growth as you move forward. Check that out. Boom, boom, boom. That is amazing. Group 1. Boy, are you a manifesting machine. You have this beautiful, fertile energy to you right now, group number 1. For February, that's what you're clearly meant to be doing. There's no mistaking it, right? No mistaking it. This is the external influence, so people are going to be helping you. More pentacles. Community energy to help you grow whatever it is you want to grow or whatever it is you're working on growing. They want me to just leave it there, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for community. You know, the tribe energy, you're kind of getting that popping up twice there. And this is the outcome energy. Even more new insights coming in for you at the end of the month here. So throughout February, you've got your marching orders, thank you. And very important, they said, to remember what the charms are bringing. Okay, so the support, being able to share with others, okay, share and work with others, skating around obstacles, having some fun, and being able to take those leaps forward when you need to. Because at the end of the month, you're going to start to, if not sooner, you know, the energetic expression of the cards and how it relates to you specifically will come at different times for everybody. But the Ace of Swords is about brand new ideas, new insights, really being fed information. Because your theme is the guided energy, the illuminated path, those ideas are going to come as you allow yourself to continue to be guided on that illuminated path, group 1. It's very, very important for you to trust in the nature of your own intuition and to trust in your guides, to trust that when you are moving along, you have help from your mind, right? You don't, that's why it's so important, group 1, for you to pay attention to what's going on in your mind, because you want help from your mind to grow things. You're guided, you're intuiting, and you're growing. You're growing whatever it is you want. You have some power energy there, group 1. Couple of cards before we close out your reading. First from the Daily Crystal Inspiration, just to get you a little bit of specific guidance. The Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. This card is just giving you the prompt, the answer to how to get into this energy. Stay in the joy of it. Make sure that you're minding that cowboy boot and you are having fun in what you do. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's going to be a lot harder to grow and to continue the growth, or perhaps to stay present, you know, and work with others or attract others. So it's all about taking pleasure in the things you do. If you'd like to, carry around a sunstone, they just said. They're talking about specifically using the sunstone in the morning. You may want to just pocket a sunstone every day, connect with the energy of it in the morning, and then pocket it. Because they're showing me somebody putting it in their pocket. So they kind of connect with it in the morning at dawn, right? It's like that energetic, vibrant kind of energy. It connects to your passion, second chakra, and moves that up. So moves that energy up to, you know, up to your other energy centers. So if that feels right for you, grab a sunstone and make sure that as you're waking up, you're connecting with it every morning and just pocketing it or putting it in your bra, or, you know, carrying it along with you. Grab a sunstone necklace, wear that around, or a bracelet, or some kind of a sunstone to carry you through the month with staying connected to what it is that you do with passion and in the moment, being guided and growing. Guidance and growth. This is just a little help, okay, from a keeper of the light. Lady Venus, boom. I mean, we're not surprised by this, are we, group 1? Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. I mean, she's just beautiful. It's exactly what your vibe is. Downloads. I would say so, group 1. They've asked me, of course, to read a little bit about Lady Venus for you before we close out your reading. Such beautiful energy for you, group number 1. Definitely growing something. Let's see what Lady Venus has to say. The extended message says, hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Whenever this is happening, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. This card also represents downloads of information being received by your mind. That's here, right? Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul-centered information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. Oh boy, are you growing something amazing here, group 1. You have the ability, you have the support. Mind the challenge energy, watch your mind, stay present, okay? And allow whatever is coming to fruition and the insights you're getting to do that to guide you along the way. And don't forget to enjoy. I hope that this served you, group number 1. If you found that something resonated with you in this reading, you can let me know by giving a thumbs up or leaving me a comment down below. And if you know someone else that you feel would benefit from this reading, please feel free to share it with them so that they can receive the messages that they need. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that the next time I post a pick a card reading, you will be notified. Thank you so much, group number 1. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your All About You February reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the middle card with the snail charm, the heart hand charm. Often I call this the empathy charm. Keeps the hourglass, which keeps slipping my mind today. I'm wondering what's going to be coming up for you with that. The wishbone and the judgment scales, and of course the cheerleader guide there cheering you on. So you've got definitely some support, some empathy energy, but looks like you're going to be juggling, not moving too fast and time running out at the same time. So you've got opposing energy in these charms here. They're telling you to move ahead steadily while they're also saying to you, you got to do it now. Now's the time. Time's running out. Let's see what your theme energy is and get more information for February for you, group 2. From the Priestess of the Light deck, touching earth, planting something new. Okay, so February, planting and growing something new for you. They've got the word balance up and they're just not letting that go. So this is going to be a bit about balance for you for sure. That's what this is coming. Sometimes this can come in as a justice energy. Other times, of course, it's a balance energy, and they're showing me the word balance and they have not put it down yet. I thought I discussed it enough for them, but they have not released that word from my mind's eye. So we're going to understand that that's part of the theme here. Very grounding kind of theme for you, group number 2. We're just going to get some more information first for the month of February for you. I want to see what's behind you, what's been going on past month or couple of months. Thank you. I'll only be reading these upright today. Okay, so in between worlds, we're doing doubles here today. Not what I was expecting, but that's what they want. So we give spirit what they want and they give us what we need. Okay. Between worlds and serendipitous happening. So spirit's been taking care of you and guiding you along. You may have been feeling like I am in transition. I can see what it is that I want, but I'm not sure how to get there. I've got one foot in this world and these things are closing up, and then I have another foot in this world and I'm just beginning this. You are clearly planting something new here for your theme. So you may start to see some movement here. Just know that spirit has been guiding you along. The serendipity card is about trusting in the luck energy and paying attention to what looks like might be a coincidence, but really isn't. It's really Spirit giving you information. Thank you. Giving you signs. They said that they're talking about how they've been giving you messages. And you see, you've got the luck energy here with both the serendipity card and that beautiful four-leaf clover and the wishbone card. So you've definitely got lucky energy, luck on your side, group number 2. Yep. Yeah. So making moves and transitioning out of one world and into another, it's like the timing of things. Don't go too, thank you. This is why they have that balance word up. It's like move slowly and steadily, and then time to leap. Move slowly and steadily, time to leap. So you're really going to need to be aware and pay attention to timing, group number 2. The timing of things, trusting in the divine timing of things, and really trying to stay balanced in your actions is how they're saying it. Grounded energy is going to guide you. Touching earth, this is all about grounding, right? Like you need to be able to be in touch with either Mother Nature or to ground yourself in some way. If like nature isn't readily available for you right outside your door or something like that, either A, make your way to some kind of a park or something and allow yourself to be in nature, or thank you. They just showed me somebody's like small space with plants all in it. So bring it into you, or simply practice grounding exercises. Do meditations that put you in nature, where you're envisioning yourself touching the earth or in natural settings. Now, this is your future energy. See that? Wow. So the earth is going to provide. You will understand whatever it is that you need to understand. The deep knowing card is the intuition card, really, in this deck, I would say. It helps you to understand where it is what's right for you, where it is you need to go, what it is you need to do, perhaps what it is that you need to plant. So please trust that in the future and all throughout February, you're going to have a knowing, right? It's not just going to be like, I think. You're going to know what to do. This feels very action heavy to me. Action heavy group. Thank you. Group number 2. Let's see what this other card is. Oh, see, there we go. Message in a bottle. So you're going to know. You're going to be receiving messages all throughout the month. This is the future energy. So you're headed into February knowing, okay, I'm going to know. Knowing you're going to know. Wait for the knowing, they just said. Wait for the knowing. So you don't want to jump the gun. It's waiting for this energy where you hear Spirit go, the time is now. It's running out. We need you to do this. There's a marker up ahead. Whenever they show you or you understand that there is a marker coming on a linear path, that's Spirit kind of giving you a warning that it's time to take action now. And when you know what to do, they'll just keep sending you messages so that you don't have any question about it. If you're feeling like, I'm so disconnected, I don't feel the messages, okay? You can already tell that you're being supported. Cheerleader guides are high vibe. Cheerleader guides are super supportive, super motivating, amazing guides, and you've got them on your team all month long. So talk to your cheerleader guides, ask for their help, but connect with Mother Earth, because it's all the verbiage. You need to be grounded in order to receive the messages and the knowing. This is connectivity type of energy, and they're telling you a very basic truth, which is, in order for you to be able to receive messages and feel the divine knowing, understand the divine knowing, to understand, in order for your crown chakra to be opened up, right? I understand, I know. That is the crown chakra I state. Those are the I statements for the crown chakra. You've got to also be grounded in your root as well. So you're I amming and I knowing for the month of February. And in order to do that, you've really got to line up your chakras. So take the action to put that in practice. If you don't already do that, it would be a great idea for you to just run through an alignment practice to align your energy centers, so to make sure that you're connecting to the grounding energy and then moving all the way up into that knowing. Gonna look at what might be blocking you here. They made me just laugh with this card. I don't know. They're making me laugh. It's like a joy guide. See this? Thank you. They said, where are his feet, Jody? Where is he planted? He's not. Okay. He's got all these ideas. Too many ideas. They're so fun. They're loving. I know it's a good energy, the Page of Cups. It's inventive and yeah. But it can be floaty is what they're saying. That's why they're making a big deal about where his feet are. So if you have too many ideas, okay, you might just want to ground yourself again. They're like, it's not rocket science, okay? It's not rocket science. So it might be blocking you, just all of the ideas running through your head all the time. Get grounded, get aligned, stay connected. That is your goal for February. Balance. If you're just floating all around and doing, it's a wonderful energy to be inspired and to aspire to be something and to love what you do and love the thoughts that are coming through and want to share them, and you're just exuberant, and you know, pages are the young, vibrant energy of each suit. And so your heart, it can be on fire, it's, you know, floating away with you, etc. It's just funny, the flying pig here. It's like when pigs fly, right? You've got to stay grounded so you don't float away. Might be a challenge. It's in your blocking position, okay, for this spread for February there, group 2. Let's see what opportunities you've got coming up. What will group 2 have the opportunity to do? Because it feels, like I said, very doing. That's why, like, when you're working with action energy, of course, this kind of vibe can totally block you. It, okay, opportunity. Oh my goodness, the Magician to manifest. They're drawing this symbol here, the infinity symbol, in my head. They're drawing that, right, in my mind's eye. They're just continuing to draw it. Okay, you stay in the flow, the knowing, the growing, the knowing, the growing. Thank you. The knowing, the growing, the knowing, the growing. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Spirit. They want you to understand that you have the ability to know and grow. You're planting something new based on the knowings and the messages that you're getting. You're receiving in balance and are able to know and grow. I think it's so funny. They keep saying that. We got it. Thank you, Spirit. I hope you understood that, group. 2, the Magician is the manifestation energy. It's connecting to the cosmos, connecting to the knowing, connecting to spirit, connecting to divinity, understanding what's coming through to guide you, and then being able to bring that to the earthly plane to be able to act on it, okay, and do. You have all the power. This is your opportunity for the month position. You have the power to do that. I'm still personally wondering about your heart hand. Because it's clear that they want you to, you know, stay in balance. You've got lucky energy and you've got the guides, the cheerleader guides. What is that heart hand? If they don't give it to me before we close, then I'm going to find out before the reading is through. Let's move on to your current energy. What we need to know here. Only up right here, the Hierophant. Wonderful. I mean, it's just kind of a reiteration, right? Especially with this deck and this card. The Hierophant in different decks, the cards just really feel different. This, sometimes it can be like getting wisdom from other people. They're making me laugh again. It's like you already know. If you feel drawn, thank you. If you feel drawn to perhaps a certain program or learning something new, or, you know, someone that you see teaching something that feels really connected to you, your knowing, your crown, right? Your spiritual divine connection, by all means, take part in that. If you're not already doing that, it's fine to do that. It's actually, but it needs to, thank you. It needs to make you feel good. So if it feels heavy or it feels arduous, you're probably going to want to stay away from that kind of thing this February for you in particular, group number 2. You've already got this earth energy that you're going to be grounding yourself with. The knowing is going to be a lightness for you. You're going to know, you're going to get the messages. And so anything that helps you to connect to the higher wisdom, that's where you're at. You don't have to go searching for it. It will come to you. And if it feels intuitively right to you to, like I said, watch that video, take that class, listen to that meditation. If somebody pops in and says something to you that you admire, or something just hits you and you go, ugh, that's beautiful. That actually makes so much sense to me. That helps me understand so much better. Wow, I never thought of it like that. And that just feels like it's so connected to me. That's the kind of vibe you're in for the month. This is your POV. It's beautiful. I'm going to look at external influences next for you, group 2. Just had me set that. Okay. Ooh, my goodness. So 8 of Wands is fast-moving energy. Okay. Again, with the snail and the hourglass. This is the external influence. So you may have people going, let's move it. Let's go. This is amazing. Let's get this done as quick as possible. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And if you're in this kind of energy where you're feeling the block of like, I just have too many ideas, I don't know what to action, this feels like pushy to me today for you, for this February read for you, group 2. This 8 of Wands is a fast manifestation type of energy. And it's fiery and it goes and it goes, and they're asking you for balance. So don't allow yourself to be pushed. Stay balanced, stay in your alignment, your grounding and your knowing. Use your own wisdom, okay? Trust your intuition. If you need counsel or you need help, seek the wisdom of someone who you feel you trust, etc., right? Don't let other people take advantage of you. I mean, pushy wise. Don't let somebody say, you got to do this now. You got to do da da da, because you're in action energy, but it's not pushy. If it feels like someone's offering you something and it feels balanced to you and it's flowing a little more quickly, fine. It just needs to feel balanced. It's like they're warning. This card is a very beautiful card. So you may be able to align with opportunities from others that feel really fast moving, and you feel like you can handle it. You feel like, I am balanced, I am connected, I am aligned, no problem. Heck yeah, I'm doing it. Because you still feel like, as you weigh it out, it still feels good to you. If it feels pushy or it feels too, like, oh my God, I'm having trouble catching my breath. This feels really fast. I need to take a step back. Do that. That's your knowing talking to you. That's a message coming through, right? Saying, hey, take a moment to ground yourself, right? Step into your higher wisdom. Ask somebody what they think of it, and then ponder over what they have to say for you. It's a good energy. It's not a bad influence. It's just they want you to make sure that you stay connected to your own self, your own grounding and your own knowing, so that you're planting something new that you actually want to pick up steam and grow and manifest quickly. Because there's no doubt about it, you're going to have the opportunity to manifest, and possibly very quickly. But again, keep checking in with yourself all month long, especially as it concerns your action, what you're doing, what you're physically doing. Okay, this is outcome card here. Let's see what you, ooh, I love it when I toss it in. 2 of Swords. Okay, so a difficult decision. So, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. So, they're warning you, they're warning you with that 8 of Wands there in the external position and the message that's coming through there that you may then run right into by the end of the month, or, depending on how you vibe the energy and how it moves for you personally and individually, that by the end of the month, you really may be in a situation where you're having to make a difficult decision or a challenging decision. The 2 of Swords, as you can see, she's got the blindfold on, these crows. Yeah. She can remove the blindfold anytime she'd like, okay? Anytime she'd like. Swords are about higher communication. So you want to trust in your knowing in a really balanced way with what it is that you're planting and what it is that you're growing. And your groundedness, this will help you make this decision that's coming in. It could feel really difficult, but like I said, they keep saying she can take that blindfold off whenever she wants to see clearly what she should choose. So don't worry about if you get to that point, you're like, oh my God, this is so difficult. Remember your wisdom. Remember to ask for counsel. Remember to stay grounded, that you can manifest whatever it is you want. You don't have to be pushed into anything. You got to trust your knowing and ask for the signs. Your guide's going to help you. You've got luck energy. Thank you. I'm asking about this hand again, and it's to do with this card here. It's like I almost want to put it on this card. If someone comes in with a great idea and they're just so sparky and they're so excited about it, and that's the influence you're feeling, or you feel like there's an opportunity that comes in and someone's just really involved in it and it feels good to you, use the empathy hand, like use gratitude, appreciation in that space so that it's not, what they're saying is, so it's not an off-putting energy, which I think is a weird way to say it, but what they mean is that you're not like blocking in a rude way. Instead, you're kind of staying open. You're going, wow, that's a wonderful idea. Just give me a little time to think about it. Can I get back to you on that, right? You're using that empathetic touch, that compassionate touch, if you're being faced with that, so that you have time to assess your decision, take this blindfold off instead of being overwhelmed by it, and really plant the seeds that you want to plant. Begin planting something that you want to plant by staying grounded and staying connected at the same time. You're gonna have the opportunity to manifest, no doubt about it. Group number 2. In February, you're coming out of this energy that's in the past, and you are moving forward. Thank you, Spirit, for the explanation there with that empathy hand. I was wondering. We're gonna just get a little guidance from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck for you before we go. There it is, thank you. Argonite. Release your emotional baggage. Okay. Kind of unexpected, but if that's you, if you've been carrying some stuff and it's been difficult for you to kind of move through your emotions, thank you. They're saying it's the page, Jody, the Page of Cups. You know, Cups is the hearts, right? The emotional piece, the water energy, which is all about emotion. So if you've been carrying anything, you know, it might be blocking you there. Just notice your emotions. Release your emotional baggage. Anything else on this, Spirit? They just said, you know who you are. If your emotions are blocking you, then you know who you are, which just means allow yourself to release it. Don't beat yourself up over it. There's no need to be doing that. Get yourself grounded, move on up, and allow yourself to release the way you need to. And if you have an issue letting go of something, right? Or you feel like, again, like you're all kind of over the place and ungrounded because of your emotions and the way that you're feeling, you're just so excited, or, you know, you may have some baggage you're carrying, don't forget to ask your team. You've got the message in the bottle there, which means you're expecting a message. So expect from Spirit. Don't spend your time, waste, they want me to say, don't waste your time expecting from human beings when you can talk to your team and expect from Spirit. Get yourself grounded, remember your cheerleading guides, and ask your team about it. And then expect that they're going to give it to you in a way that you will understand so that you can bring it into form. And last card from the Keepers of the Light deck here for you. A little help for the month of February. Thank you. Master Buddha, increased awareness. Boom. Not surprising here for you, group 2, with all this connectivity and grounding energy, alignment. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. So they want me to read the extended message for these cards for this pull. So I will go ahead and do that. But you've got Buddha guiding you here with your deep connection. Again, it's just reiteratory, and now you know who to align with, the master that you need to talk to if you want some help, or you want some, what are they saying, this word? It's like if you want to know how to do it. If you want like a reference, thank you. If you want a reference, think of and align with the energy of call in the master, Buddha, okay? And he'll help you to trust your inner voice, trust the messages that are coming in, trust the knowing that you're aligned with. Okay, let's read the extended message for you to close out your reading, group number 2. You are moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. So that's that right there. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, or work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher. I'm comboing Buddha and teacher. They're being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. Massive connectivity for you, group number 2, through the month of February. You are coming out of the transition and you're going to be stepping into manifestation, grounding, planting new seeds, growing something new, and massive connection if you allow. Yes, you will need to make a little bit of a decision here, but remember to take off that blindfold and welcome in the insights. Ask your team. Stay balanced. Remember the balance throughout the month. I hope that you have a wonderful February, group number 2. I hope that this served you, group 2, and if you found that something resonated with you in this reading, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment down below. And if you know someone else who may be served by this reading, please share it with them so that they can receive the messages that they need. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that the next time that I post a pick a card reading, you will be notified. Thank you so much, group number 2. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your February All About You reading for 2022. If you're listening to this, you chose the pile all the way to the right with the magic wand, the glasses or sunglasses, depending on how we're vibing it. We'll see. The telephone, the airplane, the lock, and the feather. So you've clearly got flanking here, how they wanted me to put them. Help from the ancestors is how they're saying it very bluntly today. That feather can mean multiple things, but they're saying help from the ancestors. So your ancestors are showing up on your team this month, as well as the magic energy, which you can associate the magic wand with many different kinds of guides, especially elementals, but it's fairy godmother energy. It's fairy energy. The magic from spirit is coming in for you. I think you're going to be receiving some messages, etc. We shall see. Definitely a new perspective, new pair of glasses, and thank you, the plane, rising up to see a higher perspective, putting on a different pair of glasses to see it differently, okay? Not sure about this lock yet. They didn't give me anything prior to this reading for it yet, but we shall see throughout your reading. Let's get some more information and check out the theme that you chose for February from the Priestess of the Light deck. Healing the heart. Wow. The power of self-love. Okay, and look at her. They just said she's very comfortable in her own skin, Jody. Very comfortable in her own skin. I am excited to get started for you, group 3, going right to the wisdom of the oracle to look at sort of what's in your past, what you've been going through, how things have been happening for you. This time around, we are getting 2 in this position, and I'll only be, whoa, that fell right out of the deck. Time to go card there. Looks like you've walked away from something, or you at least, they said, at the very least, it's like an understanding that it is time to go, that it is the time to go or time to release something. Okay, get another one for this position here. It feels very positive, group 3. Whatever it is that you are leaving behind probably did not honor your self-love. Co-creation. I'm listening here. They said you've had help. So whether that be on the physical plane, you've had help from people, you've been trusting people or asking for help in certain areas in order to relieve yourself of a certain situation or change your mindset about something or embark upon something new. They're just noting that you've had help. Not surprising with, like I said, the two kind of flanking charms here for you. This is connected directly to this, they're saying. They're saying she is her. So this woman is just headed towards an open door. She's headed towards this, healing her heart. Okay, so if that's what you need, group 3, you are listening to the right reading. It looks like you're going to be doing that. It's all about you, all about self-love. That's not in, of course, and not in an egoic way. It's about empowering yourself through loving yourself and leaving behind whatever did not align with that. Again, this is not an egoic thing. This is, I deserve love, I am lovable, and understanding that, and then leaving that behind in order to walk through a different door, begin something new, and really start healing your heart as a result. Thank you. They just said, the perspective shift has already happened and will continue to happen. They said it in that long sentence verbatim like that. So if you've changed your mind or you realize something and that's what helped you to walk away from something or change your perspective on something and start giving yourself the love that you need, well done you. You are on the right track. Let's see the future position. The To Be Fair card, okay, this is, all they said was, it's all going to work out. It's like it's all going to work out right. It's all going to work out, they're saying the right way. But what they mean, especially on the back of that card, is it's going to work out well for all involved, which of course is always Spirit's intention, right? They're not like, we just want it to work out for you. But all those other people, whatever. What they're saying is loving yourself allows this kind of energy to come into your life and to come into the lives of your loved ones. Thank you. Of your loved ones as well. It's going to bring a balanced energy. People will feel more loved as a result of you loving yourself. So if for some reason you did not think that was the case prior, if you weren't believing that or telling yourself either A, I'm not lovable, I don't deserve love, or it's not okay for me to love myself. It's not okay for me to walk away from something or heal my heart, etc. Because something bad would happen as a result, or things would be out of balance. That is not the case. They're telling you directly, everything is going to work out nicely, fairly. Sometimes this card is about lessons. They're not saying that today. Okay, I just want one more card in this position for you. No. What goes with that fairness card? Oh, beautiful. Popped right out for you. Yeah, when Spirit tells you not to stop shuffling it, it's because they want to get that message to you there, group number 3. You will be healing. The mending card is about healing. It's a heart-centered, emotional healing. It's allowing forgiveness. Everything is going to be okay. They wanted me to say that. When you decide to love yourself, automatically your heart starts to become more full and you're able to look at things in a very different way, right? And to start to begin the healing process. And they're telling you in the future, this month, your future holds healing. Your future holds mending. With the influence of the divine. Yeah. She's smiling down upon them. Okay? That's these two again here. You've really got some beautiful help and support from Spirit there, group 3, to move you through this. Oh, I'm asking about these two as I'm shuffling here. This one, thank you. We'll hold that for your challenge position or what may be blocking you here. They just said, you make the call. They make the call. So you're making the calls. You're making the calls. It's like stepping back into your power lovingly through love. You're making the call. So you're not necessarily receiving a call, which I initially thought that's not what Spirit's saying. They're saying this here is you pick up the phone. You're making the call. You're deciding for yourself. And this is what brings in this beautiful healing type of energy, this balanced fairness, this wholeness energy they keep including your loved ones around you. So it's not just you, it's also going to positively affect those around you. Let's see what the block position may be. I will read this reversed if it comes that way. The Two of Swords, okay, in your blocking position or like the challenge position energy, what might be challenging you? This card is a mental card for you. They're saying it really could hang you up. It's a decision card and a choice card. Twos are generally have to do with choices. And in this case, the card shows you she's blindfolded. So it could be a difficult decision. You may have two choices and they just said the word stalemate. So maybe you're at a stalemate and that's what's blocking you from feeling like you can heal your heart, or you can move into self-love, or that it is going to be fair. But she can take this blindfold off anytime she wants to be able to see those choices more clearly and use her connection and communicate with her team and communicate with her heart, okay, to make the best decision for her. So if this is your block and you're at some kind of a stalemate, as they just mentioned, you're making the calls. Remember that. You're making the call for your life. Use your higher perspective and your new perspective that you have gained. Keep loving yourself, and when you're ready, you take that blindfold off so that you can see clearly what the best choice is for you. I'm asking about this, and they're using the word burden for this lock. Burdened, ED, burdened. So maybe you've felt burdened by, I don't know, like locked away, burdened, like that locked was shut, like you don't have the key to it. Thank you. Like it's like almost like you didn't have the key to the lock, and so you felt burdened or locked in or locked away, or like you're behind bars or a prisoner of whatever was holding you back. Looks like you've left it though. There's something about leaving that you just left something behind in order to start loving yourself more. It's gonna work out. You are gonna heal. Very evident in the theme and the future. Look at what your opportunity is here. Beautiful. A new way. New growth on the physical plane. The mending really is going to power you forward and allow you to see what it is that they're telling me, it's making me kind of like, they're giving me an emotion with it. Like, you cannot believe that you could actually have this in your future, and you're being able to see that now. You're going to be able to envision what you could grow in your future, what it might be like to have that. When you heal your heart, it's like something opens up, and you will have the opportunity through this month, okay, to feel it, see it, envision it, like believe that you can grow that. This is new growth on the physical plane. You may even see it, is what they just said. You may even start to see, oh my gosh, this has changed because I'm looking at this in a different perspective, because I am choosing to forgive or heal my heart, okay, or to love myself, because I am choosing to look at it from a different perspective, as they said, and make the calls in my life, control what I have control over. I'm starting to see new growth in my life, in my physical life. I'm not just imagining it, I'm actually starting to see it. So some of you may actually begin to see the results of loving yourself this month. That's in the opportunity position. Of course, if you're stuck in the choice and you don't want to victimize yourself with this block, right? If you're feeling like you're in a stalemate or you just can't decide, Remember to take off that blindfold and look at your choices more deeply. Ask yourself, ask your team, and keep loving yourself. Okay, don't let that block you from the new growth that is available to you, the new growth that you have opportunity for. And welcoming that in along with filling up your heart with love and knowing that you are worthy and deserving of love and that you are lovable just the way you are. And, you know, none of us are perfect, okay? It doesn't make you unlovable. It doesn't make you unlovable, okay? This is what I'm looking at is where you are now. This is what they want from you, my dear. Group 3, 4 of Wands. This is your positioning that I'm looking at. Where are you and what is Spirit looking to give you or want from you here? 4 of Wands is, as you can see with the card, a celebration energy, and I've made it energy a wow, this is, yeah, it's like, good job me, yay me. Allowing yourself to take a moment of celebration. If that is the key, then do it. If celebrating you helps you to love yourself, helps you to step into your power, helps you to make the best calls for you in your life, helps you to, get out of this prison type of energy or this locked type of energy, celebrate. And I don't mean like go crazy. I mean, acknowledge yourself, right? It's safe to do that. This is in your personal position. Safe to do that for you in February. It's like allowing yourself to acknowledge that and understand that you're deserving. You're deserving of that rest. You're deserving of that, they're saying the word dessert. You're deserving of that dessert, okay? You know, whatever your situation is, you're deserving of that, I don't know, time off, of that night out, of whatever it may be for you that feels like I'm celebrating me and I'm allowing myself the break or I'm allowing myself that pat on the back. Is not to get lost in it. It's to honor yourself, right? That's what they want you doing through the month of February. Thank you. External influence, wisdom of others. So you'll have help as far as higher counsel. This may be a physical person on the physical plane that is giving you or helping you to tap into higher wisdom or understanding that you may need. Okay, so anybody who you need to call or talk to that is a good reference for you, that can help you stay and feel very connected to the higher wisdom, to the higher perspective. You're going to want to use them all month if you need them. Make sure you have them in your back pocket. And then also your own higher wisdom and your spirit team falls into this category as well. If you practice a religion, you may feel the need, you may feel called to that. If there's like, they're showing me like a gathering of some sort where you feel like you want to go to it, go ahead and go to it. It's the external influence. It's helping, anything that's helping you to stay more spiritually connected. They're saying it's safe to kind of, how they're saying it is lean on that. Now, you don't, thank you. They're wanting me to give a warning. So I'm going to stop shuffling for 1 second. You never want to take what somebody else says without bringing it back to your own higher self, your own divine self, and checking in, right? Check with your intuition and make sure that resides with you and it resonates with you and it aligns with you. You never want to say, hey, what do you think? And then you just let somebody else decide for you. Let somebody tell you what it is that you're supposed to be thinking. Once you get the advice, once you get the counsel, once you get the wisdom that you're asking for or tapping into, if it's not from yourself, bring it back to your own wisdom and double check, please. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. And aside from spirit, a little bit of a warning. Someone out there may just have the tendency to go like, help me and tell me what to do. And then I'm not going to take responsibility because I'm just like, trusting in someone else only and not thinking for myself, not feeling for myself, not connecting for myself. That's not the point of seeking higher wisdom, okay? Point of seeking higher wisdom, thank you. All of these, oh my goodness, holy cow. Okay, will do. The point of seeking higher wisdom is so that you can have reference and come back to your own higher wisdom and check with it. I was pulling for the outcome position here for you, group 3, and 4 cards fell out and they want all of them. So let's take a look at what they are. I'll only be reading them upright. So by the end of the month, this is outcome position for February. By the end of the month, you may be feeling some of these vibes. We shall see. The Nine of Swords. This is a worry card, okay? Worry card. Let's just get them out and see what they are. The Page of Wands. Forward, inspired movement. Getting excited about something. The Six of Wands, being highlighted and in the spotlight, feeling like you can get out there, okay? They want me to put these like this. Huh. So maybe somebody's noticing you, or you're getting out there, and that gives you even more inspiration. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, lots of wands. This is a burden card. This is the end. You reach the end here of the burden. So if you're feeling like you're in this position here, remember this here, okay? You may be worried. It's like keeping you up at night, and because it's not always easy to heal your heart. Thank you. That's right. It's not always easy to let go of a situation, but there's a lot of movement away from something that wasn't helping you or wasn't serving you, or it's was keeping you. And so now you're in a different perspective, and you really have the magic and help from you. Not only spirit, but your ancestors and your team are really helping you to have the opportunity to grow something new. You might feel bad. You might be worried. Remember this white crow, hope energy. Remember hope at the end of the day. Before, she has a pillow, because lots of times this card is depicted with somebody like sleepless, not being able to sleep, just in worrisome energy. The key to remember is that you want to remember to have hope, even if it's just that glimpse at the end of the night right before you go to sleep. Feel your feelings. Remember to celebrate. That's a heavy energy, because look, you're going to be releasing a burden that you may have been carrying for a while. So by the end of February, your goal is to feel a lot lighter, hopefully, group number 3, to know that you're on the mend and you are healing. And it feels like these two kind of go together for me, and these two go together. It's like people may be noticing you, because if you're taking time to actually celebrate some of your successes, or walking away, like I said, in a balanced way, or giving yourself that pat on the back, others may be doing the same, and that may make you feel even more inspired to move forward, to drop the burdens you've been carrying. Like, you're moving in the right direction, and you're coming to a close with that as well. You've begun to leave, and it looks like you'll be able to drop it by the end of the month. It doesn't come, life doesn't come without some worry and some sadness, and maybe a sleepless night here or there, but that's why they're pointing out that white crow for you to remember to have hope, because you will be able to release the burden. May not happen by the end of the month, group 3, but at the very least, you're on your way there. Even though she hasn't dropped it yet, she's on her way there. And the inspiration is intact, is how they're saying it. So the inspiration is there to help guide you as well. So it's not like you're just going to be feeling bad and burdened. It's also like you're going to be feeling inspired at the same time. So a bit of a yo-yo energy, for you. It feels good, though. It feels like love and healing are coming to inspire you as you are continuing to love yourself and check what you've been through, and take those sort of hardcore dives sometimes, but pull yourself out of them and be able to come out of indecision to really start to grow something. It's the healing process, right? The healing process is not a straight line. Never a straight line. It's always, can be up and down here. Like, oh my gosh, I'm doing amazing. Wow, you're doing amazing. Oh my God, I'm so worried. What am I going to grow? What am I going to become? Am I going to be able to, release this heavy load? Am I going to be inspired again? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So in the end, of course, all will be well, as they were saying. It's going to be okay. They're just giving you a heads up of, what comes with the healing process. All right, let's get a little more guidance for you here before we close your reading from the Daily Crystal Inspiration, Group 3. No, they said. Okay. Not your card. Is this there? No. Let's see. Woo! There it is. Popping right out. Lively. Aventurine, create your own luck. You make the calls. I just said that. You make the calls, group 3. You make the calls. Maybe someone has been sort of making the calls for you, you know? Time for you to drop that kind of a burden. You're about to grow something very new as a result of loving yourself. And it's really going to serve those around you. You have the key to unlock that lock. Create your own luck. You make the calls. All right, I'm pulling for the close of your reading from the Keepers of the Light deck to see what kind of help you have from a master or a keeper of the light or an angel. We'll see what comes up for you for the month of February, group 3. And I will read this extended message to give you that. Yes. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, Hope. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I mean, it couldn't be any more perfect. I almost want to stick her there. She goes here. Love and acceptance for you. You guys are beautiful. Group number 3, you have a beautiful spirit. You deserve love. You deserve love, and hope will help you. Hope will help you this month. Look at her. Look at that lotus blossoming. They are the lotus. That's right. They are the lotus spirit. They are. You are beautiful, group number 3. Just remember that, please. Don't forget, even if you are sad and worried or you're in a stalemate, you still deserve love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Healing the heart. Power of self-love. You are worthy and deserving. You are lovable. Right now. You don't have to do anything different. It's going to be wonderful for you to heal and mend, but you are always lovable. Thank you. Tap into hope. Let's see what the extended message is for you. Angels are gathering round you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department, but know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. Couldn't close your reading any better than with hope. Please tap into her when you need her. Of course, your ancestors and angels are on your team. You've got the magic. You can unlock yourself, and you seem to be already in the process of doing that. So I wish you so much love. Group number 3 through the month of February. I hope that this served you, group 3, and if you found something resonated with you in this reading, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment down below. And if you know someone else who may be served by this reading, please feel free to share it with them so that they can receive the messages that they need. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that the next time that I post a pick a card reading, you will be notified. Thank you so much, group number 3.